This is gonna be the video for Andy's shed. I got this PBX a couple months ago now. I've hooked it up the way I think it has to be connected, because this is the outgoing line from my PBX to my internet connection here. This bells up, picks up, this connected up the whole time for when an incoming line comes, incoming call comes in from the landline. It will ring those bells, but when it goes through the PBX, it won't ring the rotary phones. Because I'm hooking up with this because my landline does not support pulse phones, it supports touch-tone phones. But I'm using this as a pulse-to-tone thing to convert the rotary dial pulses into tone dialing. But I want to have it so it rings, but I can't get them to ring. I'm going to demonstrate by calling from this phone to this modern phone with a regular touch-tone phone. It's dial tone. I'll demonstrate and call from these phones to my own mum's mobile. It's dialing tone. Well, here it actually does send a ring. It'll actually ring the mobile. When I do an incoming call, it won't actually do anything. It's going for the switchboard thing. You'll see actually it's working fine. But if I do an incoming call to the phone line, this may do like a little ting sound, but it won't ring. I know with this PBX, all the phones, I don't think all the phones ring, I'm not too sure, but so that go over to there, I'll see what happens. It's ringing the phone now, you can hear it ringing, but it's not ringing the bells. And you'll see I had to disconnect right. But when I do an extension call, I'm going to call extension 103 with this phone right here, and it won't with the operator's tone. It's ringing, but it's not actually doing anything. And I can see that's the one, that phone. But if I do the opposite phone, I do the extension 102, I think this one is. Yeah, that phone is loud. I should put this on. This is up volume because I might be here. This phone is actually working, but I don't understand why it just won't ring. So during the night, no, during the day, I do have this bell connected all the time, but this bell gets connected into the landline. It's the time being while I've got this bell hooked up. I'm not going to have this bell hooked up once I get the bells, but I demonstrate this one actually does ring on the phone call. That's a GPO 64D. Like I said, it does that tinging sound on the operator's phone only. I believe it's the operator's phone it does only. I think it might do it again. That's all it does. So I know these PBX phones will do it or not do it. I don't think it'll do it on the touch tone phone. Let me switch the lines. So use this one ended. I think it'll do it on the operator's phone. No, it's the problem with the ringing really. Because this is a modern phone and this is the rotary. I'm not sure why this will ting and then the other one won't ring. I'm not too sure. But I'm not sure why the phone system doesn't ring. Because the seller I bought this phone from, they said it was in completely working order, but I think it's only meant for certain rotary for certain phones. But I think I would thought these modern touch-tone phones would ring when the call comes in. Modern phones, I thought that they would work. So no, certain PBX will work on with rotary phones. This one does support pulse dialing. I want to do that one. You see, it will work with rotaries, but Can you please let me know in the comments what I've done wrong? So I don't know if it's something wrong with the PABX or something wrong with the phones, because I know these phones do ring. Like if I connect this operator's phone up to the landline, it will ring. I'm not going to ring this for long though, because I'm not going to do it to annoy my neighbours too much. I'm going to demonstrate these two phones here will ring when the landline call, when these do ring. I know it's not the ringers. Hang on. You'll see these phones actually do work. When an incoming call comes, these do work. These phones actually do work. I don't understand why the phones don't ring on the PABX, so these work fine. If I turn off the rotary phone, you actually see. See, it's the phone that works. Works properly. You'll see it's actually the phones are working, but I'm not sure why they won't ring on the PABX. That's when I bought that phone about 2 weeks ago, and I don't understand why the PABX doesn't work. I've got another PABX as well, what doesn't actually work. I actually tried dialing from extension to extension and trying to get an outside line, but I couldn't get the phone system to work. I'm not too sure why it won't work, but that one I'm not using. It only supports touch-tone dialing. I want to use rotary phones on it, but I'm not too sure why it just won't ring the rotary bells on that system when all the touch-tone phones. But if you let me know in the comments why the cord wouldn't ring. That's the end of the video.